Xin chao, what's up everybody? Alright, we just shot a video here. The camera, the 4K camera, well I had two 4K cameras. This one crashed and I lost the data, but the other one is fine, so I will upload that to Patreon, and it's one of the worst meals I've had in Saigon. And it's very popular, like a lot of Vietnamese were coming in and eating, so I had all these really high expectations. So if you want to hear about that, go on over, it'll be up on the Patreon this week. So we're in District 1, we're over by Ben Thanh Market, as you can see. The life is starting to really come back into this area, so that's why I kind of want to film this right now and show you what it's looking like around here at the nighttime. We are fully back into YouTube schedule. If you want to check out what happened with the project, all that stuff, again, that's on the Patreon if you want to sign up for that. A little as 16 cents a day. So there's a new steakhouse down here. Nobody's in it. I think the location's pretty good though. So I'll show you the steakhouse. The problem with these steakhouses, no one's ever at them. You never see anybody at them. They're catering to a different kind of market. We got a hot taco over here. I mean, the girl will take you upside. So you got this steakhouse. Their appeal is like trying to do dry aged stuff. They just established. There's nobody in here right now. But I thought I'd show you guys. We'll go this way. I'm not going to film these ladies. They're not the most desirable looking girls, by the way. If you want that kind of stuff, Japantown definitely has the most attractive girls for that stuff. Japantown's a complete, absolute shit show now. I couldn't recommend you to go there ever now. Where we at? Just kind of take a walk down here, and then we'll walk over to Ben Thanh. We're gonna do a Ben Thanh market hunt this week as well. So this place is supposed to be really good. Choyuda, I think it's a big chain in Japan. I think they're tied in with Koko Ichiban, which is the curry place, Ichibanya. So we are gonna come try this one day. Probably this week, maybe. I've been really meaning to try it. Another content creator said it's really good. She watches my videos. She said it's her favorite sushi spot, and she's lived in Japan for a while. What else is down here? I never really go down this way at night. We always do these day tours down here, so I'm curious to see like what's open down here at night. Let's see here. Massage lady. Lots of massage places because we're in the heart of the tourist area. Indian restaurant. I don't remember that. Vegetarian? 100% vegetarian. So if you want a vegetarian Indian place, there you go. Come see your homies. And then I don't know what this is. Tan Lap. Looks like a bistro. They're probably like a Western fusion style deal of Vietnamese and Western food. I want to double back over to Ben Thanh, but let's go take a little walk down here and see what's over here. I'm starting to get more into exploring all these little side streets. It's a shame when this camera doesn't behave correctly. It just has a bad feature of when it if it suddenly turns off because the battery gets exhausted or there's some kind of error, it just does not save the video. All my other cameras manage to figure out a way to save and recover. This one never can do it, so you don't even know the amount of footage I've lost on this camera. It's a good camera, but I don't think I'd recommend it again. I'm going to talk about it on the Patreon YouTube series. That's the ZV-1. You have to buy so much extra stuff for it. And the battery life sucks. I don't know what TLR is. It's fancy. Everyone's trying to do these really fancy high-end places now. Because like the way that the success of Kui Bar. Yeah, everybody's trying to get their piece of that like Kui Bar style prize. I'm sure as not paying $265,000 dong for a tiger beer. And that's how much they go for at Kui. I mean, the place is cool, it's packed, but it's just it's a big waste of money for me. Well, let's keep going down here, why not? I haven't walked down here on camera in forever. This is like the crab area. So where Ben Thanh Market starts, which is back over here, like all these crab restaurants compete with each other. You can see one here. So they all like specialize in crab. I mean, it doesn't take a genius to figure that one out. And then that's where I was going to eat at the famous Crab Lady soup, but apparently she just makes that pot, and once that pot's done, she closes. And I guess that pot, since it's so famous, that pot be empty by like 2 p.m., 3 p.m. So I gotta go during the day. And I usually don't eat at 2 or 3. So I ended up getting I went to like a Tom choose your own adventure type deal. It wasn't good. It was extremely disappointing. There's another crab. Oh, this is the Cajun Kwa. Actually, look at this place. Anytime you see that, the Chinese cart, you're in for some good food. I've never gotten bad food at one of these Chinese carts. This is probably a wonton soup, more than likely. This is what I should have got. Let's go look at it. Let's take a gander. What she's selling. And I paid $95K for that meal, and it was not worth $95K, my guys and gals. Let's see what she's making. I'm almost gonna bet wonton soup. My suspicions are correct. Oh no, it's the pork. But it's the right one, it's the noodle. So yeah, this one's good. I've had this 100 times on the video. Highly recommend this. Anytime you see this cart, the noodles are fire. It's like a Chinese fusion of... Usually they don't give you this many options. Usually you want this mixed wonton. You want the most expensive wonton. So I would get this one, this mixed wonton noodle soup. That's going to be your ticket. Again, these prices are high. A bit makwa because we're in the tourist area. But I guarantee you that place is good. I'm not spending another 90K though. I ate my bowl of rice. That's my meal for the day. Let's walk back towards Ben Thanh Market and let's take a look at that. Hopefully they bring back the night market there soon. That is a hope. Kind of get that market bolstering. A big problem, and it's just happening in all sectors now. Everybody's raising their prices and they're of course eagerly using it, saying it's inflation. When really a lot of these places got in their head that there's a COVID tax now. Like, let's throw down a COVID tax. I was looking at apartments at Golden River just the other day because I'm always just curious. We don't live there anymore, but I wanted to see what the price was. Man, they're fucking wild now. I saw some one bedrooms for 25 million. Do you know how ridiculous, insane that is? So they're starting to amass a bunch of inventory again because everybody's getting greedy, and they all want a COVID tax, man. It's insane. It's an odd way to think that that's like, you would rather have an empty apartment for 6 months to a year than have it rented for the proper price. I swear I heard this theory, and a lot of people think like this. I'm not joking. That if they lower it, then that'll always stay that low. That's their mindset. And then piece together stubbornness, and there you go. definitely not a way to be a landlord and make money off of your investment. Because most of these people invested in these to make profit. How are you going to make profit if you're not renting it? Like a fast nickel is better than a slow dime. I might have that backwards, but you get what I mean. I do not recommend this udon place at all. Terrible. I don't know why people eat here. Ugh. Not a high rated place in my books at all. Go back this way. If you're in the unagi, eel, this is an unagi restaurant. It's supposed to be really good. It's like all they do is unagi. So if you want eel, this is the eel restaurant, Japanese style. We're kind of circling back here. Got us in a loop of lostness. Again, pointed away from the girls. They're starting to get pretty aggressive with dudes that film when they're not supposed to, i.e. hidden cameras and stuff. Avoid this restaurant like the plague. Terrible staff too. Very rude. I can't believe they're actually in business. More massage places, massage things. Real hot here. Of course, that would make sense. We're in a tourist area. Walk down here. Maybe Greta will make a Google map, I don't know, and put it in the comments. Tomorrow we're gonna go to District 8 or 12 and try some unique food there. We're gonna try to every day now film something I haven't eaten in Vietnam. So it's gonna be 2 videos a day. One might be a walking tour, one might be a information, you know, the usual. All the motorbike stuff's on Patreon now, but then we're gonna try to have the other video of some kind of Vietnamese dish I've never tried. That is pretty much the plan. So, oh, hold on. Okay, we made it past the annoying speaker. Now you're starting to have Ben Thanh Market open on the outside again at night, which is pretty good. This was not happening 2 months ago. It might have been, no, it wasn't. So I'd walk down here going to Believe and this wasn't open. Don't think we're going to Believe anytime soon. I'm just really over it. I wish we had more areas to party at in Saigon. It's just like clubs and Believe beer clubs, regular clubs, KTVs, and Believe. They need to open up like in Singapore on like Boat Quay and Clark Quay. They need to do that same style thing. I don't get why they don't. Just line it up and put all the bars in one area. And don't allow loud music. Like, it's really simple. This looks interesting, but I guarantee you I wouldn't like that. I usually don't like starchy, rich things. They really have cleaned up over here. This looks really nice, the way that they've done this this 4-way stop instead of a roundabout. They're trying to get rid of roundabouts. They're going to start phasing them out and put in stoplights because of the problem that the roundabouts are causing more traffic jams than they are doing what they're supposed to do. And no one uses a roundabout properly here. They don't understand that you only use the outside if you're getting off an immediate exit, and you take the inside if you're going all the way around, that there's like levels to it, and nobody knows that here. So once the rush of traffic comes, they become useless. I want to take a look at District K, and District K is now Dory. So if you like District K, go check out Dory Dory. Seems to be where they have reopened the next place. Yeah, District K is just sitting there. No one's bought it. Maybe it'd be cool if the city grabs it again and puts it in that food market again, all those food stalls, and puts back them large tables and has karaoke there. I don't know what this mixology place is. Like I said, I told you guys, like, look, you can see. They're trying to get super fancy with it now because they saw the success. Yeah, it's even got like the same kind of name as Kui, Mixology Cuisine. So everybody is just now like trying to copy the success of Kui in some form or another and try to be able to sell a beer for like $260K. Here's 4P Pizza. I think it's extremely overrated. It's whatever. I don't know why everybody thinks it's so good. Pizza Logic is still better. And there's even other pizzas besides this. Pizza Real, I think, even had a better Napoli style pizza than 4P. But all those pizzas, like Napoli style pizza and like pizza like 4P, you have to eat within 5 minutes of it coming out of the oven. Like, you have to immediately consume. This is not a you can wait and kind of consume on delivery. They just do not deliver well at all. They shouldn't even deliver them, to be honest with you. The 4P is, you know, people really get off on it. The only thing I really like about that 4P, I don't really ever eat the 4P, so it doesn't matter, but that 4P is actually really nice for a date night. It's super nice on the inside. But I'll eat it when I'm in, you know, another city and I want to have my one meal and I want some pizza. I like their clam chowder. I'll get a clam chowder and a marguerites because their pizzas are small. We'll do a square around Ben Thanh Market. Like I said, we're going to have the return of a market hunt this week. Got to buy some stuff. The problem with everything in here is just fucking junk. It's just legit junk. It's like single-use stuff, man. Every one of those like Hawaiian shirts I have has a hole in the armpit now. You know, you get them dry cleaned once or twice and they're trashed. Oh, I don't know who's playing music. Oh, a little coffee place. And you've got jewelry. People have asked me if the gold and diamonds are real. Yeah, they're pretty upfront about it. They do have diamond testers and gold testers. Some of them will have a moissanite tester. But yeah, you just gotta have a little bit of knowledge. If you're buying a diamond, use a loop, look in it. Are there inclusions? Like, it's not genius work. You can definitely get real stuff. I'm not a big jewelry guy, so I do have a bit of knowledge about it though. What's down this street? I think this is the other street that like a lot of people will recommend to actually buy stuff instead of Ben Thanh Market. I probably would too. You're gonna get a better price down here. Let me show you. So you're gonna find the same shit that Ben Thanh Market has, but they're gonna be lower on their price. They should be. They're not gonna hit you with like crazy. Come on. See, like 100K for a bag. Like, this is why I always tell people everything's 100K at Ben Thanh, man. Look, 100K. You don't even have to really argue that. $4. And the bags aren't bad, actually. The bags last. I got a bag that's 2.5 years strong. But look at all this. Look, Ben Thanh Market, right there. You go in there, they're gonna try 200, 300K. Takes a while to get to the set price like this. This guy's got 50K shirts, 50K shirts. So it's showing you this is the market price. And I think if you really want a deal and you want to really buy in bulk, this is going to be the place that you want to come and buy in bulk. Like, you're going to get the much better deal. They got shoes. They got the whole nine here. There's like a shoe factory in here. All the fake shit they got. See? Shoes is where they try to hit you. They try to get crazy prices out of shoes. And you're gonna find all the same stuff that you would find in Ben Thanh Market. I don't know why I never gave this tip before, but I always just forget about it. Yeah, definitely just come out here, see what you like in the market, come out here and find it and get it for half the price. And you don't have to stand around and negotiate for $600. Ben Thanh Market has its appeals, man. It used to be, pre-COVID, it was a funner negotiation. Now they just throw out crazy numbers, like, which is not particularly fair to some people, especially if they're like new to a bargaining country. You might not understand that, like, you can actually sit there and negotiate. Like I said, I almost watched a guy pay, I don't know, $3 million for a jersey in Ben Thanh Market once. Some astronomically crazy price. And I was like, what are you doing, dude? And of course the vendor hates me for life, but I don't care. I'm not gonna let some guy pay over $100 for a 100K jersey, which is $4. Even that's a little expensive. You could probably, if you buy in a bunch of these bags, they're already at 80 and 100, probably 75. Chicken. Take you over here. We'll take a look over here. I think Ben Thanh Market's even open at night now on the inside too. Oh, they still got a tour bus coming in. Garbage is outside. Look at them cleaning up. I know we've seen this before, but some people don't watch every video, so. But I think these are working really well, man. The traffic flow is much better now. Like, way better than what it was. It just makes more sense. Roundabouts don't work in high flow traffic. Incredible amount of Indians have been coming in. Indians are, I think, rounding up to be like the second biggest incoming tourist behind Koreans now. No, you got all this space to walk, and the traffic's more effective here now. This was a tremendous idea. Except for you got shit like that, but what can you do? You knew that these weren't going to work. They should have made them a little bit better to block people from cutting through. But I mean, that guy literally just did that to cut through, to save, I don't know, maybe 10 seconds a time. This guy too, 10 seconds a time. But it really gives you a scope. You can really see everything. You got McDonald's over here, you can see perfectly. This is a great McDonald's location to eat at in person. I've eaten there drunk 100 times. I try not to do McDonald's too much anymore, but it fucking hits. Again, I have no idea what this project is. I'm surprised the cranes are still up there. Everybody's pulled down their stuff but Nudicons, and they seem to do all these big buildings on the build outs. But we did have a Masteries banner up there at one point. So I mean, I don't know what's gonna happen with that. I think what's gonna happen, as I talked about in the video, I don't know, a couple weeks ago, is we're gonna see a lot of these projects not get finished. I'm really doubt all of the Masteries will get done in the Golden River area. I think it's a stretch. And the prices they want are insane. You know, it puts like there's a building that's like not even in that great of a location in District 1 called the Mark. And it's not even as nice as like Golden River. And people are wanting $1,650 for like a two bedroom there, empty with no furniture. Wild, absolutely wild. So, you know, it is what it is. All right, I think that's the video, guys. I'm gonna walk home. I shot like 4 or 5 videos today, so that's enough. Tomorrow I'm gonna try to shoot more. Like I said, we're back at it full time, going to different districts. Should be all kinds of different content. Try to provide a schedule of different flavors. So just know that I'm back, and I'm gonna fully put in all the effort and all the time. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Stay frosty. Drop a comment. See you on the next one. Peace out.